New Horizons is Nintendo's latest addition to its iconic, stupidly addictive life simulator, Animal Crossing. It's a game where you start a town, or in this case an island, from humble beginnings and build it into a thriving metropolis. Or not. It's a life sim, so do whatever you want. I think a good way to describe Animal Crossing to someone who's never played it is...
massive collectathon.
Collectathons have been around forever. Banjo-Kazooie is a fantastic example. Players are tasked with gathering a variety of items to advance through Gruntilda's lair and save Tooty. But whereas games like Banjo or Mario 64 supplement all that collecting with a variety of platforming challenges, Animal Crossing... it's a different breed. So with each new release of this series, there's always posts and articles written about how so-and-so doesn't get Animal Crossing, or
I found it impossible to become immersed in this experience.
well, Harvard graduate, PhD, LSD, Jonny Nitpick has the answer.
You want more substance. It's that simple.
The thing with Animal Crossing is the reward for gathering more bells, Nook Miles, furniture, rugs, villagers, flowers, and so forth is gathering more bells, Nook Miles, furniture, rugs, villagers, and so forth. You're really just getting all these virtual items to customize your town, possibly show it off to friends, and see what other items you can unlock to do more of that. My theory for people not enjoying these games are that the tasks tied to this are pretty mundane. You aren't doing a bevy of wall kicks, saving a kingdom on the brink of destruction, or steering through tight turns to nab yourself a new couch. You're fishing, catching bugs, and planting money trees. Animal Crossing's gameplay goal is not to continually challenge the player's skill level, more to provide a relaxing and simple getaway from everyday life. So if you're someone sitting there playing New Horizons for the first time and thinking,
Wow, this is boring. I don't get the hype.
That's because Animal Crossing is technically boring. It's a giant collectathon filled with simplistic tasks where the goal is to hoard more and more junk until your pockets and house's storage are overflowing with useless virtual knickknacks.
And I love it.
So the next question then becomes, how successful is Animal Crossing going to be at future player retention? Seemingly to discourage what players have coined time traveling, Nintendo has set events to happen through in-game updates. And supposedly, if you aren't on or near that date when the event happens, you miss it. I have mixed opinions on this. I love the idea of everyone celebrating Easter, Halloween, and Christmas at the same time and posting their experiences on social media to share with other players and practice. Especially with everyone getting salty about egg overexposure during Bunny Day and all the memes. But whenever I got bored of the core Animal Crossing gameplay loop in the past, which, let's be honest, hasn't changed too awful much, I could always skip ahead to enjoy the fun of future holidays.
Now I can't. And no one can.
Does Nintendo have a constant stream of content and DLC lined up to keep players entertained for months and months on end? Maybe I'll find out in this balloon. Yeah, that sounds about right. And although the multiple new gameplay additions keep New Horizons entertaining for much longer than any of the previous entries, it suffers from what I like to call
a million little annoyances.
Everything done in your town takes place on a grid, but players aren't given the option to have a placement tile indicator when digging or doing construction work. Like in another sim game! This leads to a lot of annoying misclicks and or unnecessary time spent making sure you're lining up the exact spot before accidentally digging up a fucking tree. Oh, now my axe / shovel / net / slingshot / fishing rod broke.
Fucking go to Nook's Cranny or a crafting station.
What's odd about this is New Horizons has a fantastic in-house furniture placement editor which would have translated beautifully to the island's construction adventures. You really don't realize how tedious designing can be until you're actually doing it. Waterfalls can't be placed at angles, having to go straight down. Bridges and inclines require super specific placements and only come in one size. Beach areas can't be edited at all, meaning you can't create your own river mouths or extend them further up your island. Tom Nook only agrees to building one bridge or incline a day, so even if you have the money to build multiple, it doesn't matter. I love getting items through Gulliver, Wisp, and others, but do they have to give you the same assignment each time? While a majority of items can be placed both inside and out, a few, like rugs and certain lights, can't. Additional shop selections would be fun as well.
This is probably already in the works.
Like a movie theater, coffee house, a flower shop, restaurant, and more, with each slowly growing and gaining business traction through continual investment. Listen, I could go on, but this video has gotten a bit off track as it is. What I can say is New Horizons is the best Animal Crossing yet. There's a lot of opportunities for add-ons and improvements, but what's here is better than it's ever been. The game's art style is beautiful and soothing. The music, which you've been hearing all throughout this video, is phenomenal, and there's more town options than ever before. The idea of Tom Nook having a main quest for players to accomplish was a great touch, and I personally wish it kept going after the credits roll. To wrap this up, will Animal Crossing pull in those players who couldn't get hooked into the experience before? Most likely not. The game's still too grindy and monotonous for that crowd. But for everyone else... Come on, you know the answer. Nitpick out.